Okay, so we're going to talk about the Pythagorean Theorem. And the Pythagorean Theorem is a way to find out what one of your sides of a right triangle is. So here we have a right triangle with the two legs labeled A and B, and the hypotenuse of the triangle labeled C. The legs being the sides that are just adjacent to the right angle, and the hypotenuse being opposite the right angle. Okay, so in order to find this, we have to use an equation. And this is what's called the Pythagorean theorem. It is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay, so this squared plus this squared equals this squared. Now, granted, that being said, c squared is not c. So when we end up putting in numbers, we do have to do a square root. Practical application, what we'll do is we'll do something like 3 and 4, and we want to find out what this side is. So a is going to be 3 squared plus 4 squared for b squared equals c squared. And then we're just going to solve for c. So 3 squared is 9. Ooh, let's make that a little better. 9 plus 4 squared is 16 equals c squared. One thing that some people run into sometimes is when they do 3 squared, they often will think that is 3 times 2. Don't fall into that. 3 squared is the same as 3 times 3. 4 squared is the same as 4 times 4, not times 2. Okay? So 9 plus 16 is 25 is equal to c squared. Now, like I said, we are looking for c. We're not looking for c squared. So in order to do this, now we have to do the square root of both sides. So the square root will cancel that. And so c equals 5 in this instance. Okay, this one came out really nice and smooth. It doesn't always, but we'll go over a couple instances where it won't.